it's just a resilient group. You know, they've been doing this all season long. And, you know, I want to, you know, thank the organization, you know, Tony, Jamie, and Travis for the opportunity to work with this group. They've been a great group all season long. You know, it was a huge challenge for them once, you know, Coach Pierce was let go. And I challenged those guys to be better, to do better, to sacrifice, to commit to each other, and they did. And, you know, it just shows that when you get a group of guys just working together for the same common goal, they have talent. Every NBA team has talent. You can win games. And, you know, what they did this season it wasn't luck, wasn't involved. It was hard work. It was sacrificing. It was committing to each other. It was trusting each other. And the effort was there every single night. And, you know, they played themselves into the Eastern Conference Finals, you know, with a chance to go to the finals. But, you know, Milwaukee is a really good team. They're a really good team. I know they was missing Giannis, but that team was on a mission. They've been on a mission for the last couple of years. You know, every time we tried to make a run tonight, they answered. And, you know, they just, you know, Bud and his crew really just did a solid job in this series.
What did you say to the guys after this game?
I thank them. I thank them for committing. I thank them for sacrificing. I thank them for trusting and believing. And because none of this would have happened if we didn't do all of those things. And they did. You know, they sacrificed, they committed, they believed in, you know, what we were trying to do here, the changes that we were trying to make, you know, taking that next step, you know, committing to each other, playing the game the right way, playing the game together. And all of those guys did that. You know, we had a ton of injuries this season. And, you know, guys like Solomon and Tony Snell, Brandon, you know, they all stepped in when they got their opportunity and made the most of it. And then you have Clint and Kevin and Bogey. You know, Cam comes back from an injury and gives us a lift. You know, Trey just, you know, I've seen a lot of growth in this team, in Trey leading this team. And as I, you know, told him, this wasn't a fluke. This wasn't luck. You know, he's built for this time of the season, and he did a hell of a job leading his team here.
This is the start of something special after this kind of run.
I think I told them that it certainly could be. You know, they've gotten a taste of what it takes to get here. It's hard. It's hard, and they committed to working hard and basically approached it one game at a time. And you know, we beat some really good teams, New York and in Philadelphia, you know, to get here. So. Yeah, you know, this could be the start of something that is consistent. I know the organization, you know, Tony just talked about his commitment to this team and this organization to continue to win. You know, they want to win here. He wants to build a winner, and you know, he's willing to do whatever it takes. You know, that was his message to the team. And, you know, just I have a great deal of respect for these guys and their approach to this season and my coaching staff. You know, it doesn't happen if this coaching staff doesn't do the job that they did for me to take over a team mid-season and for this team to have the turnaround that it did. A lot of things had to fall in place and work for us, and the coaching staff did a great job of helping me adjust and adapt, keeping these guys mentally, physically ready to go. And, we all challenge ourselves and each other to have a successful season. So I want to give, thanks to those guys as well.
Nate, obviously, Trey, this last couple of games, came back today. Looked like he was fighting that foot, but trying to play through it. What did you see from his performance?
I saw a guy, the message was no regrets. We don't want no regrets after this game tonight. And we leave everything we have out on the floor. And that's what I saw from Trey. The fact that he hasn't done anything on the floor since the injury. This was the first time that he has done anything live on the floor. So he was gassed. He was breathing hard. Cam was the same way. Both of those guys, tonight left everything they had out on the floor. And I thought, as a group, we did. And that was the message. No regrets at the end of this game. Empty your tank. And I thought this group, they did.
You mentioned someone talking in the locker room about the vision you see for this team going forward, things you guys can do. You obviously still technically have an interim tag on your title. Do you want that?
We're gonna talk. Of course, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk with this organization. I just appreciate them giving me the opportunity, and thankful that they had the trust, to put me in charge of running this organization. So we will have a conversation here, I'm sure, pretty soon.
Jeff Schultz, Nate, was it a given that Trey was going to try to go tonight? And from your view, what couldn't he do because of it?
No, it wasn't a given. This morning, he did not do anything on the floor. We had a walkthrough. He was getting treatment. He was watching from the sidelines and, watching the game plan. So he really he didn't do anything except for the test that they put him through before the game. They put him, through some tests before the Milwaukee game. And that test consists of some movement, seeing if he can jump off of it, seeing what type of pain tolerance he has to go through. He did that again tonight. Again, 40 minutes, about 40 minutes before the game, our trainer came up and said that Trey is going to go.
And it seemed like not only was he not explosive, but there were a couple times early in the game where he was sort of hesitated and had a couple turnovers. Was it clear to you that he wasn't going to be the Trey?
Well, we knew that he was going to, had the injury. So, of course, he wasn't going to be the guy that we are used to seeing out there. But, you have to take a lot of things into consideration. The first thing is he's not going to injure himself anymore by going out there and playing. And, that's going to be the first thing that they talk about. And if he feels that he can help this team, then we'll let him play. And he felt that he wanted to give it a try. I saw some times where he was grimacing, but, the effort that he gave us, I thought it's really more than I expected.
And I'm sorry, one follow-up to this question. I know that, you said you're just right after the game, I get that, but you said you and Tony are going to talk about the future, but should we not just assume that you want to come back?
Jeff, we were talking. But this was the conversation when I took over, was that you got the team for the year. And, a lot of good things have happened. We'll talk at the end of the season, So the end of the season is here. So I'm sure we will have a conversation. But I've enjoyed working with this group. I've enjoyed working with this organization, and you know, I'm sure we'll have a conversation here soon.
Back to Sarah.
Hey, Nate, another question about Trey, but kind of in a different direction. Just overall, I know he kind of got injured late, but just how did you see him handle his first playoff run? And just the maturity as kind of the leader of this team?
I think he's built for this time of the season. You know, you need a player that can create and put the ball in the basket, but create opportunities for his teammates, that has that confidence that he has shown out on the floor. You know, he's fearless. He doesn't back down from anyone or any type of challenge. You know, teams have put bigger physical players on him. Teams have double teamed him. They've knocked him down. You know, they've done a lot of things that you do to good players like that. And, you know, this kid continues to take that and find ways to be productive. And, you know, I've seen a lot of good players and great players in this league. And I think he has that potential. I really do think he has that potential. You know, he gives everything he has when he's out there on the floor. You know, this guy is committed to winning. You know, he's committed to this team. And he has a talent, a special talent that you need in order to have success this time of the year.